My dear sisters and brothers in Christ, we begin a new liturgical year as well as our preparation for Christmas on the first Sunday of Advent. This 4-week preparation period can be described with one word: Advent. The Latin word adventus means presence, arrival or coming. In ancient Rome, adventus was a term used to describe the glorious entry of an emperor into his capital city. Often this happened after a military victory over his enemies. On certain occasions, the birthday of the royal leader was also commemorated in an adventus. The people received gifts and big celebrations accompanied by such comings of the emperors. When Christians began to celebrate the birthday of Christ, they used the meaningful word adventus to signify the preparation time. That means this new king is entering our city of earth to visit his citizens. In a spiritual sense, this king is going to be born in the hearts and minds of all those who are willing to receive him. This is a time of great joy as heaven is to embrace the earth and the Son of God is to be born among us. Adventus is also a time of the expectation of the second coming of Christ. Since Jesus brings us hope, his coming makes our present life more meaningful and joyful. There are several small incidents of daily life that contribute to this hope in our lives. Some families might be waiting for a child. Some people are waiting for a relative or a friend who is coming from another city. And some young people are waiting for an exam result or the outcome of a job interview. In the situation of the present world, we are all expecting a life without war, especially in Ukraine and in the Middle East. Let us try to understand all these expectations with the coming of Christ during this Christmas season. Then it will be an occasion of rejoicing that Jesus is born into our lives also. This Advent is not only of external preparation but also internal. As we decorate the streets and houses with lights, we need to decorate our hearts and minds with goodness and virtues. When we see so much darkness in different parts of the world, we should be a beacon of light. Jesus will be visiting our homes during this season, and he wants to enjoy the goodness of light in each one of us. During the month of December, the days are short with sun disappearing early. Some people may feel sad and even depressed when the light is gone. But each one of us is filled with so much goodness. There is so much light hidden inside us. And we live in the expectation that when Jesus is born, there will be light. We will all be filled with the light of Christ. So we should be willing to show goodness to all those who are around us now. A little light in us may be able to brighten the life of a person who is in darkness. When we reflect in our lives the love, compassion, and goodness of Jesus through our words and deeds, we are removing the darkness from this world. Let us all try to reflect the light of Christ during this season of Advent. Let us all prepare our hearts and minds so that Jesus, the real light, can come in our hearts and minds.